Just remembered that I have to record. Lots of things. Life gets in the way. Stress is always there. It's how you deal with that stress. And if you just are present and respond, it's not a crisis. It's taken care of, and you just get to move on, paying attention to mindfulness of deep breathing. Trying to focus our attention on our breathing. At the same time, I can feel my thighs with the palms of my hand, and I can feel the weight of my hands on my thighs. I'm aware of my feet being supported by the floor. I'm aware of my body being supported by the chair, the back of the chair, and the seat of the chair. I'm also aware, because this chair has armrests, my arms are squeezed in a little. Simply being aware of my body, my breathing, being present. What's your quality of breath? Mine has slowed down a lot, but I'm still breathing in 3, breathing out 6. It's not real deep anymore. If you find yourself daydreaming, it's not a big deal. You can just say daydreaming or label it thinking. As soon as you're aware that you're spinning, you're in a story, you're actually back in the present moment. And that's all meditation is about, is learning to come back to the present moment, breath by breath, moment by moment. One of the most important rules of meditating is non-judgment. The fact that we keep getting distracted is unimportant. It's that we keep practicing coming back to the present moment. It's not that we're bad meditators or that, gee, I can't do this right. There's no shoulds. It's just acknowledging that you're lost in thought. And as soon as you are aware that you're lost in thought, you just come back to the present moment. You come back to the breath. The breath is only in the present moment. The breath is not in the past, not in the future, and did not vote for somebody else. In a few moments, I'm going to ring the bell and slowly open your eyes and be present and aware of what's going on all around you. Mindfulness is a practice, and the more you practice, the more it changes who you are and how you deal with things. Story of a couple who had tickets to a performance at Carnegie Hall, and they were so excited that they had the tickets, but they're lost in New York City. And of course, the wife keeps saying to the husband, ask for directions. And men never ask for directions. So finally, up ahead, the woman sees someone carrying a violin case. And she goes up to him and says, excuse me, sir, could you please tell us how to get to Carnegie Hall? And he said, practice, practice, practice. That's what mindfulness meditation is about. It's practice, practice, practice. And the more you do it, the more you'll find that it changes how you deal with all the stuff that comes up in your life. So the mindfulness of deep breathing is a technique to really just help focus, to get our attention, to start off your practice with that, so that we could just go to paying attention to our breath, just breathing in and breathing out. That's the basic practice of mindfulness meditation. Again, mindfulness meditation is using the breath as our anchor, coming back to the breath, coming back to the present moment. Other forms of meditation use mantras, use candles, use holding a stone, use visualization. In yoga, besides the mantras, there's also lots of visualization. Looking at a yoga deity, not as we consider a god, but just a deity, a special thing. I don't really get into that. I keep remembering have no other gods before me. So I have trouble with the word deity. But I haven't studied yoga enough to get into that. So let's go back to the mindfulness of deep breathing, and we're going to do that for a couple minutes, and then we're going to stop counting, and we're just going to do our best to pay attention to our breath. Hand doesn't have to be in a special position. Again, sitting comfortably in a chair, there's no need to be sitting in a lotus position on the floor. Excuse me. Sitting up comfortably in our chair, we'll start with our hands in the position, pointer touching thumb, fingers out, resting on our thighs, and breathing in to a count of 3, and breathing out to a count of 6. Doing it with the Ujjayi breathing, vibrating the back of our throat. And just continuing at your own pace. I did it. I counted in, I breathed in to a count of 6, and I was able to breathe out to a count of 12. Hopefully, I'll get back to just breathing in to a count of 3. So much easier. Stop counting. Relax your hands in any position that's comfortable. Now just focus on breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. As you're focusing on your breath, you can feel your body expand as you breathe in, and your body contract as you breathe out. Doing our best to simply pay attention to our breath. What is the quality of your breath? Nice and slow. And as you're breathing nice and slow, is your body relaxed? There's nothing happening. There's nothing going on. There's nothing to be worried about. In this present moment, nothing special is happening. We're just breathing and being present and being aware in the present moment. Become aware that you're having thoughts. They're thoughts. As soon as you're aware, you're back in the present moment. This is a practice of constantly coming back to our breath, to the present moment. And our breath is a tool we can use anywhere at any time to de-stress, to relax, to be present. Gonna ring the bell and open your eyes and be present in the environment that you're in. This is all, it seems, it sounds so simple, but we're fighting against our human nature. Our human nature is to survive, is to react. All our senses are there to hear danger, see danger, smell danger, taste danger, feel danger, to survive. We're not out in the wilderness. We live sophisticated lives, and if we can be present, we can just respond. People sense how you're doing, and if you're present, then you're not a risk. You're not someone that's a danger to them. They can be relaxed with you. Someone that is sick, someone that has dementia, even very advanced dementia, they still read people and how people are doing. When you walk into the room, if you're relaxed, if you're smiling, then everything's okay, and everything's okay in their world, versus going in upset. And now they sense there's something wrong, and there's something wrong in their world, and they react back. And it's this back and forth reaction. Practicing mindfulness of deep breathing and just regular breathing. Try to do it for 15 minutes. You can't really do it wrong. You really can start changing how you interact with the world around you and start feeling better. So everybody tells you you're supposed to exercise, you're supposed to eat healthy, get fresh air, and de-stress. Well, just breathe. It's all you need to do. We're just about done. If you want to unmute and ask any quick questions, try and answer them quickly. Otherwise, please just send me an email and I'll do my best to respond. Okay, then I'm going to end this session with what's important to me. I feel nice and relaxed. I feel very good about what we did in this last hour. And I'd like us to send this energy out to all beings throughout the universe. May everyone be at peace like we are right now and know the causes of peace. Shalom. Have a great night. Thank you for being with me this evening.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Night, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Dan.
Good night.
Thanks so much.